we're featured with the hidden gems and the junkyard section that get restored and get unveiled here later. So I always love the excitement of seeing something for the very first time. Right now, we're going to speak with Rick again about this special Corvette. Ladies, let's pull the cover and why don't you tell us what we're looking at, sir?
Well, John Owens owns this car. He's here with us. This car owned for about 25 years. He's gotten to own that car for a long time. It was, it's obviously a fuel injected 290 horse, 15 Corvette, the right color, black. It was a car that I had the pleasure of working on for, I guess, 20 years to help him set the fuel injection. And then he wrote the car for years. He was in a parade, I believe, on the strip. He said his 65-year-old wiring the firewall and got a little bit of a blaze going. So much restoration.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for this unbelievable black 59 fuel-injected Corvette and the fresh restoration. So, John, can we ask you a couple questions about the car? So, like Rick said, this is the color, and you're one of the few people that have had a lot of seat time driving a fuel-injected early Corvette around. What is this car like to drive?
It's fun to drive. It's got incredible power. It's just a really, really fun car.
Now that Rochester ramjet fuel injection is, the stuff of legend, and it's funny how today everything is fuel injected, but it's all electronic, and this is a mechanical system. So what do you have to do to operate this? Is there a special trick you got to know?
No, mine has been pretty much flawless the whole time I had it.
Well, and that says something, because back then, when they introduced this, the public had no idea what they were looking at. And I believe Chevrolet spent some time to develop something that didn't necessarily require a special checklist or, anything. They wanted people to get behind the wheel and drive, and it sounds like that's what you did. How many miles you put on this car?
I'm going to put about 25,000 in it.
I love that. I love that.
The only thing on the fuel injection is that cable comes off the tap that runs the fuel injection. You have to make sure you have a spare one.
At least to know that, yeah. So Rick was telling us the story. So somewhere on Las Vegas Boulevard, the original wiring decided to let the smoke out. What happened there?
I took off from a red light, a charity thing we were doing for Christmas, and flame boiled out from underneath the car, out the hood. I pulled into a 7-Eleven, and I got a low rider behind me, pulled in, jumped out the fire extinguisher, and saved my car.
Well, that is wonderful. We owe that guy a debt of gratitude for sure. Because fire and cars don't go together, but fire and Corvettes really don't go together. So, take me through this car. How much are we looking at of still the original combination?
All of it.
So, engine, transmission, the whole deal is still original. You're able to save it all.
Yeah, it bubbled the paint, but it didn't damage anything in the glass. But it melted the wiring all the way back to the taillights. And of course, anything plastic or rubber or anything on the car was all destroyed.
Well, the restoration is beautiful, and it looks, it doesn't look overdone. It still looks like it's surviving and just a happy car. So congratulations on it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for John and Rick. It was beautiful looking out really cool. We're going to get a closer look. Please enjoy some photographs. And we do have more future unveilings coming here today at the Muscle Car Corvette National. So thank you for joining us.